the fast 5 things you need to know. We'll start your day off swirly, it's the toast. I sound amazing.
Welcome back to the toast and happy Thursday. Yeah, that's right. Latter half.
We're doing it. We're
Things
out
we're
here.
doing.
We out here.
We out here.
Hey, Cojourner. How you doing?
What's your truth?
Do you have a truth today? Truth teller?
Which of my truths do I want to share? No, I don't have any truths. I'm just
Truthin'?
being Mrs. Truth. I am Mrs. Truth.
That's really beautiful.
Thank you.
That's really beautiful. I feel like that's the sort of like spirit to usher in the show. I am Mrs. Truth.
I am Mrs. Truth. And I feel like a lot of us grow up being like Mrs. Hat. And then real maturity is when you turn into Mrs. Truth, you know?
I'm anti-truth.
Absolutely. Absolutely, you were anti-truth.
Oh my gosh. Well, it's Thursday. How fantastic. How utterly fantastic as we usher into the latter half.
Utterly fucking fantastic. Longest week of my life to date, literally.
Yeah, it's been a real one. You know, we've had so many, I feel like it used to be like there were so many short weeks or we used to just like take a day here or there, but like we are just like crushing full weeks every week now. When did that happen?
That I actually think has been like a huge part of our growth and maturity just as people is that like we used to, when you make your own schedule, like you can take a Monday off just because you feel like it. We used to
Friday.
do that all the time.
Definitely take a Friday.
All the time we used to do that. But I think, such, a great part of our show and why people love it is like we are so consistent now and we never miss a show. We never miss a show. If we do, we tap Ben in, we tap Olivia. Like we try to get an episode out every fucking day. And I think that's one of our great strengths and why we are so successful. I'm being dead serious.
No, it's really true. So anyways, this week has been, I had a really fun and exciting day yesterday because I was actually with your husband.
Oh my God, I have to tell you the funniest thing Ben told me about you.
About me?
Yeah. He gets home. Ben flew to Florida. We're like working on a project. So Ben flew to Florida. So I wasn't obviously going to go. Ben went in my stead. And you two like had a meeting for like a couple of hours and then he flew home. So he was home by like 7 o'clock. We had dinner together.
Yeah.
I was like, how was it? How's Jackie? It was Florida. And he was like, your sister Jackie's so funny. I'm like, why?
I literally didn't do anything.
Exactly. He's like, we pull up, we meet in the parking lot. She gets out of her Tesla. Not a hug. Not a hey, how are you? like I saw her yesterday. Hey.
I'm just picking up where we left off. And what?
You don't understand. Ben comes from such an affectionate family. Like when we come over for dinner, it's like a hug. You haven't seen them in weeks. The goodbyes never end. Like kisses and hugs. And Jackie's like, oh, hey, Lish.
Yeah, hey, Lish. Also, I drove there on the highway. So I was going through like my own struggles, white knuckling. And I just want to say, I drive every day. I drive a lot, but I don't really drive on the highway. But I was like, I have to go on the highway.
You're a local girl.
I have to go on the highway for this meeting. And like, I can do it. I drive all the time.
And I just want to say the regular roads in Florida, like that you drive on, are 6-lane highways. Like you're not that far off.
You would think. But the highway was insane. Like it was just as crazy, if not crazier.
People in Florida just are also crazier.
Then I built it up in my head. Like I was seriously white knuckling the steering wheel the whole way. I did not move.
Did you change lanes?
Only because I like to stay in the right lane, but then the right lane becomes the merging lane.
Exit.
So you actually should stay 2 in. That way people aren't always trying to get in your lane. But then the truck's coming up on my left. Like I seriously... I was not meant for it. So
okay, so maybe like Ben didn't realize you were in emotional distress.
Yes, and then I circled the block 3 times looking for parking. Like I was showing up with my own truth. You know what I mean? Like of course,
anti-truth.
We both come to the meeting like from our own lived experience, and it wasn't just like I was blowing off my brother-in-law. Like I had a journey.
Got it. So did Ben. He took a whole flight.
I had a co-journey.
Okay,
but we had a great meeting. We had so much fun. We crushed work,
Love when
life.
You crush work.
And then I drove back home on the highway.
You can ask Google to take you like the back roads if you're really
It's an extra 20 minutes. And I've been scheduling my life like 5 minutes too close to each thing. And I'm just always in a rush and I don't like that feeling.
So I went to a little birthday celebration for my friends who are twins, Anna and Rachel, and the theme was mahjong, and it just made me realize, like, I need to have a mahjong birthday party. It was, like, so party. First of all, we had dinner and then mahjong. And, like, they had, like, little gift bags.
How many people were there?
12. It was,
3
like,
games,
really...
3 tables?
There was actually only 2 tables because, you know, we're in New York City. We have limited space. We can't be, like, setting up folding tables everywhere we go. But, you know... A lot of my friends play very casually, so like they play on teams. I'll sit this one out. Me, I got a seat first.
Teams.
Yeah,
Get
I don't play.
away
No,
from
everybody
me.
knows not to be
Get
on my
away
team.
from me.
I don't play on teams. And they had like such a cute cake. It was like mahjong tiles and like little giveaways, mahjong, and like little snacks with like cups that said like mahjong munchies. I need to have a mahjong birthday party. Like if I was having a bat mitzvah now, my theme would be mahjong.
That's really cute. Well, we'll be together for your birthday. Maybe we could have a mahjong party. Why not?
I love that, like since it'll be summer, like a garden party. We would set up like a bunch of tables outside and play mahjong.
Yeah. Speaking of birthdays, Zach's birthday's this weekend. We're actually going to do like a little something.
Wow, thank you for reminding me. I had no idea.
Well, it's because it's May tomorrow.
I didn't realize, obviously,
one
that
of
it was
the most
May.
shocking facts I've ever heard.
And I find this first week in May just to be annoying because pretty much everyone I've ever met is born this week. Mm-hmm. My sister, both my brother-in-laws, my friend Alicia, like our father who art in heaven. It's just like, it's annoying. I can't.
But what's being asked of you?
Just to sort of be there, whether it be physically or emotionally, or like send a text, send flowers, a cake. Like it's
Send
a
a
lot.
text. Nobody needs flowers except for Margot. Like you have to do something for your sister.
Yeah, no, and then like Margaret's having 2 birthday celebrations and I have to go to both next week. Like it's just,
Oh,
like,
what's
it's
she doing, Miss Sachi?
Yeah, she's having sort of like a family gathering and then also like a friends gathering. And obviously as a family member who's like a friend, I've been invited to both.
That's so cute. I got to catch up with Miss
Yeah.
Margot.
Well, I don't because I was invited to both.
Yeah. Well, we have a fun plan. We're going to do like a little backyard BBQ and a little, and to also say I'm going to put out a little maj table for the ladies.
Of course.
Yeah, of course.
Margot actually did text me yesterday. I guess she was catching up on her episodes of The Toast. And she said I kind of was spot on with my take on Stagecoach in terms of like the vibes being sort of off and like the performers being meh.
Really?
She said like it's always the best weekend. Like she had the best time. But compared to years past, yeah, it was just like a meh lineup.
Oh, okay. Now we know.
Yeah. The truth. Instagram's just a highlight reel.
Oh, yeah. Don't believe everything you see.
Except on our pages and on this podcast. Only truths. I mean, I'm literally Mrs. Truth and she's anti-truth.
We don't do OnlyFans. We do only truth.
Correct. We should start a
Also,
competitive platform.
Speaking of our
By the way,
truths.
no, we should start streaming on Truth Social. Like we are Auntie and Mrs. Truth.
We should. Like how some
Literally.
people have like an X exclusive.
Like Chloe in Wonderland.
Some people have like YouTube exclusive, Facebook exclusive.
We have a Truth Social exclusive because we speak the truth.
We do.
Hilarious.
Cojourner's truth. Also, speaking of the end of the month and my truth, I posted my kitchen reno vlog last night.
I know because I was, like I said, at my mahjong party and, you know, so many of my friends are Patreon subscribers.
And they got the notification.
And they were like, oh, Jackie redid her kitchen. I'm like, how do you know? They got the notification.
They got the notification at the party. Yeah. So I posted my vlog last night. It's like so much fun, so much work. And you really see like a full transformation. Like the payoff is real from start to finish. Like,
Oh, I can't wait.
yeah. So it's great. And then there's a little bit more that needs to be done. It's all in the vlog. And I explain like why I just posted the vlog already. So I'll continue to take you along on my journey.
And you have a new kitchen. What's that been like for you?
It's been amazing. It's so exciting to look at new things and just like new vibes and Kumsa fresh. And it's been really fantastic.
I know. That's why, like, I'm afraid of one day being a homeowner who, like, lives in the same place. Because when you live in the city and you rent, like, you move every 2 years. So it's, like, always exciting. Just when you start to hate it, it's time to move.
But you could always just, like, redo a room, which is so exciting. And you own it and, like, it's yours.
Yeah, I guess. Like, I see the value in that for sure.
Yeah, like when I did your guest room, I actually was just watching snippets from that vlog when I redid the guest room that you stayed in with the wallpaper. And, like, that's just such a fun feeling. It's addicting. It's addicting.
Yeah, you've got the bug.
I've got the bug. Like maybe I should do my laundry room next. I love a Pargy laundry room.
I love laundry room inspo, like Pinterest with like lots of people. People go all out with like their open shelves and like they put all their detergent in like acrylic bins.
Oh no,
like,
but also like they do like colored cabinetry, maybe like a wallpaper, backsplash, like need.
Need.
Okay, next. That's next. I have to do it for Patreon. I've got to make the content.
Other 4 stories are, but I know that there's one story that sort of demands our attention, and that's Wes Wilson's grandmother.
Yeah, that's the first story.
This scandal has taken such a turn.
Mm-hmm. I really haven't had a chance to like dig into this story yet. I mean, I was reading it this morning and like we'll talk about it. So it's just like hasn't really sunk in for me, you know?
Yeah, obviously it's a lot to take in, of course, but also the timeline being like so recent. Like this is all happening now.
Yeah.
Like the grandmother passed away the night before he left for the reunion. So like this is literally last week.
Yeah. And like he's sitting at the reunion knowing that his grandmother not passed away, was murdered by his cousin.
Right. And maybe he has like some sort of inclination. He doesn't know that it was the cousin. Maybe.
No, I think they knew. No, the cousin was sitting there on the couch with the grandpa and the grandma. They got into a fight like 30 minutes prior, but then he was just like sitting there silently and then turned around and shot her in the head.
Was Wes there?
No. Why would Wes be there?
He was in... Where's he from?
Missouri?
Midwest. Yeah, he was there and then he left to go to the reunion. Like he had gone home.
Interesting. But his home, his grandma's house?
Maybe like his mom's
parents'
house.
And it happened the night before the reunion. So I think he would be back in New York the night before.
That's insane.
Yeah. So
we'll talk about it. That's obviously our lead story.
Police arrived and they arrested the cousin. Like there was no question as to who done it.
Oh. So we're just finding out.
Yeah. But
that's
like
crazy that it took so long.
I'm pretty sure by the time the reunion filmed the next morning, like he knew that his grandma was dead and that his cousin had done it. I'm pretty sure.
Do you think they talked about it?
I don't know.
Because it wasn't public knowledge until yesterday.
But
like why would Andy know like that his grandma even passed away?
Well,
and he didn't speak up at all, so he's not going to certainly share.
He might have shared it at the top. Maybe one of the producers shared it. Like I don't know. It seems like relevant information.
Of course it does. But I do want to say, I think that yes, and I think that it's going to be completely absent from the if nobody knew, maybe Amanda, but like they've decided not to bring it up. Yeah, I don't think it's going to be discussed.
Yeah, I mean, he could have said like my grandma died last night, but who would believe him? Like dog ate my homework.
Yeah, and then you add like, and it was my cousin who killed her. Like, sure, West.
You'll say anything to get out of this scandal.
This is slow even for you. So that's obviously our first story. Oh, I do need to update my whiteboard because yesterday was our 3rd show without talking about the Licks vs. Lex scandal in a formal capacity. We're kind of crushing it. Do we have any stories today?
No, we don't. We're clean.
I feel like the next time we inevitably talk about it.
We're 3 days clean.
Oh, that's such an ugly 3. 3 days sober, I must admit. Just because you're clean don't mean you don't miss it. I feel like the next time we talk about it in a formal capacity will be inevitably when this Vanity Fair article comes out that people keep saying is coming, yet I have not seen.
That's classic, isn't it?
I know. It's like maybe the Vanity Fair article was the friends we made along the way.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe it just doesn't exist.
Yeah, that's what the phrase means.
The friends didn't exist?
No, it's just like...
It's not what the phrase means, actually, in the way that you described it to me.
Okay.
Right?
Okay. You're fun.
No, but right? Because I'm trying to wrap my head around this fucking phrase.
Maybe, you know what? Maybe let's just say that the phrase isn't for you and you don't have to engage with it. Like I just used it properly, like perfectly actually, slay on my part. Yeah. And if you don't get it, like that's fine. I don't understand half the shit you say. Pass muster, like, you know?
But I try to explain.
No, and I did. And you just still don't get it. So.
I just think, but it not existing isn't the point of the phrase, I believe.
No, it is.
And where does the phrase come from?
The interwebs. Where all great things come from.
Where all great things happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, TBD on Vanity Fair. But yeah, I don't think we'll be talking about it in a formal capacity anytime soon. I don't think like major things are going to happen.
No, and Alex Cooper has moved on business as usual.
Yeah, Kevin Hart.
I do feel like she's posting a little bit more and perhaps a little bit more intentionally. You know, she posted like a really benign, kind of moronic Instagram story yesterday about wearing Uggs to the office. And I feel as though it was a not so subtle response to the claims in that article that she never goes to the Unwell office and it's a sinking ship and her husband is yelling at everyone because she's not there. She's too busy with the only successful project. So I feel like that was like, oh yeah, what do you mean I'm Instagram story? Because I'm in the office. Like I'm always here. You know, it was a little heavy handed.
Yeah, I guess so. But I feel like I feel like we see through that. I don't know if she expects like everyone would.
No, but we're like media literate queens.
Very, very.
We are media literate truth tellers.
Yeah. It's better than the dogs, you know? Like, leave the dogs out of it. It's better than the dogs.
I completely agree.
So at least, like, this is one step up.
Yeah, it's true. Like, we're talking to camera. That's brave.
Yeah, for sure. So business as usual. I mean, Alex Earl is posting, like,
yeah, but she never stopped.
Right.
She never stopped posting business as usual.
And Alex and her husband, the word was that they went to Hawaii.
Yes, they were spotted in Hawaii.
Yeah, so they obviously got away from it all.
It's a perfect place to go when you're getting canceled.
Yeah, lovely. So we'll put a pin in that for now, and we will embark upon the Fast 5 stories that you do need to know.
And the Fast 5 stories that you need to know are brought to you by Old Navy. Spring is the perfect time to refresh your wardrobe, and Old Navy makes it easier than ever to do just that. So Old Navy's making it easy with their Wow denim. It's all about styles and washes that you love at prices that make it easy to say yes. We're talking high quality denim at low prices. Sorry to get confused.
Important distinction.
Starting at just $22. They've got the latest fits like mid-rise boot, high-rise wide leg. I like their array of sizing because jeans are so personal. When it comes to fit, when it comes to size, when it comes to boot cut, mid-length, they have everything. And when I went on my jeans journey a few years ago, everybody recommended Old Navy jeans to me. It's kind of like an industry secret. Their pricing is so good. They have so many different styles. You're pretty much guaranteed to find something that's going to flatter you. And take this as your sign. This happened to me a few weeks ago. Like, just buy pants in your own size. That's just what I learned this year. And you can do it at Old Navy for a great price starting at $22. So shop their latest Wow denim styles online and at Old Navy in store. So their website is oldnavy.com or your nearest Old Navy store. Today's episode is also brought to you by Minted. Whether you're getting married, decorating a home, buying personalized stationery, throwing a shower, Minted offers unique design-forward stationery, art and home decor designed by independent artists from around the world. So I think getting married is like a gateway drug to Minted for a lot of girls. Like for me, a lot of my programs for the wedding, the Birkat Hamazon, like the little blessing for the food was on the tables. Everything, all my like paperwork for my wedding was from Minted. And then I just kind of became like Minted obsessed. You know, it starts with that and then it starts with holiday cards, you know, custom wrapping paper. Everything from Minted is so pargy. If you're doing any sort of like mailing, whether it's wedding invitations or holiday cards, they offer free recipient addressing. So printing all your loved ones' addresses on envelopes, they do that for free, which is just such a generous thing that they do. They launched their new novelty shapes where you can add designed cutout shapes like shells, palm trees, martini glasses, cowboy boots, and more as a part of your wedding or party invitation suite. They have a concierge team who can help you over Zoom or email with your wedding and party invitations, signs, place cards, bar signs, and more. The best part is that their help is totally free. So bring your traditions to life with independent art and designs this holiday season by using code TOAST for 20% off Minted stationery and gifts. That's code TOAST for 20% off all of Minted's stationery or gifts. If you just had a baby and you need thank you cards, Minted. Today's episode of The Toast is also brought to you by Crowd Health. Health insurance in our country is confusing. Every month you lean on health insurance, you're gambling with your family's health and your financial future. Health insurance processes are so confusing and definitely can leave you feeling taken advantage of. Crowd Health is doing things differently. It's the health insurance alternative. Healthcare for under $100 for your first 3 months. You're going to get access to a team of health bill negotiators, low-cost prescriptions, and lab testing tools, as well as a database of low-cost, high-quality doctors vetted by Crowd Health. And if something major happens, you pay the first $500 and then Crowd steps in to help fund the rest. It feels like the options we used to have just sort of messed everything up. And of course, you'll join the Crowd, a group of members just like you who want to help pay for each other's unexpected medical events. The system is betting you'll stay stuck in the same overpriced, overcomplicated mess. And this year, it's even more complicated because of the ACA subsidies expire, which means your prices are going sky high. So far, Crowd Health members have saved over $50 million in healthcare expenses because they refuse to pay for healthcare. So this year, take your power back and join Crowd Health to get started today for $99 a month for your first 3 months using Toast at joincrowdhealth.com. That's JOIN Crowd Health, HEALTH.com, code TOAST. Crowd Health is not insurance. Opt out. Take your power back. This is how we win. Join crowdhealth.com. Today's episode is also brought to you by Ladder. Imagine a workout plan from an expert coach that's new each week and can be done anywhere. Well, that's Ladder. You can consider it your own personal trainer without the exorbitant costs, the inconvenient scheduling, or awkward small talk, but with the same expert guidance and structured workouts for you to get real results. So sometimes if I've ever done like any virtual fitness, I do find it like a little bit monotonous and you're like doing the same thing over and over. And that's why I really like Ladder, because it's literally like a training program that they create for you. It's different every week. They've got great trainers, whether you're doing like strength training, and they have really good personalities too, which I feel like when you're doing any sort of online fitness, personality is everything, because it's just you and that person in the room. So if an issue that you've had is like wandering around the gym, not really knowing what to do and sort of just like trying not to hurt yourself on the machines, Ladder could be a great solution for you. It's done with intention. The training really beats just random workouts because you have a coach, you get progressive programming, you're training with intention, and Ladder just makes it really accessible. So they have an expert strength training plan. It's not a content library. It's not like a challenge. It's progressive programming designed by certified coaches for you specifically. There's a real community behind it. Your team has a group chat where your coach answers questions. You can, motivate other members, get motivation from other members, and it costs less than $1 a day. So it's elite level personal training for a fraction of what you'd pay in person. Now, Ladder also includes nutrition tracking at no extra cost. So remove the guesswork with Ladder and get a real coach in your ear telling you exactly what to do for every workout. There's no thinking. Everything is just planned for you. If you have an iPhone, you can head to ladder.fit/toast and take a quick quiz to find your perfect Ladder plan. Use our link to get a free 7-day trial with no credit card and $10 off your first month if you join. That's Ladder, LADDER.fit/toast.
Thank you, /Turt.
You're welcome, Dirt.
Our first story, as we were discussing, Summer House star Wes Wilson's cousin has been arrested for murdering their grandmother. Summer House star Wes Wilson's cousin was arrested and charged with murdering their grandmother, Gail Wilson. Dakota Sweeney, that's his cousin, he's 28, was arrested by Missouri's Carrollton Police Department on April 22nd and charged the next day with first-degree murder and armed criminal action. Gail was both of their grandmothers, according to the obituary. Per the Missouri State Highway Patrol. Missouri, I just got to keep it fresh. On April 22nd at 10:25 p.m. local time, law enforcement officials arrived on scene after reports of a shooting at a residence where they found a female deceased inside. A witness, later identified as the grandfather, on the scene allegedly identified a male suspect, the cousin, who was taken into custody without incident. According to the probable cause statement obtained by People magazine, the grandfather witnessed him sit on a couch next to victim number 1 for approximately 30 minutes and without warning shot victim number 1 in the head. He alleged that earlier in the evening, Sweeney, the cousin, and victim number 1, the grandmother, had been in a disagreement about Sweeney not assisting with chores around the residence.
You're kidding me.
He is currently being held at jail on a no bond warrant as they continue the investigation. The murder happened the night before West filmed the Summer House reunion.
Got it. Okay, so he obviously was not there. Now, I just want to talk about this case, as if it's not a part of Scamandaville, and we don't know that he has a famous brother. It takes a genuinely evil person to kill an elderly woman who has quite literally never posed a threat to you, and she's just telling you to clean your room. True sociopathic serial killer behavior. This is so crazy.
No, I would say that's actual killer behavior to kill.
Yeah, right. This is just if I had read this story in the local news, it's just a devastating story.
A grandson killing his grandmother is news no matter who the cousin is.
Yeah, and even we hear a lot about interfamily murders, they kill their parents. We were just talking about, what's his name? Rob Reiner. But this is so out of left field, so fucking unnecessary, honestly, just fucking crazy. Now we add in the element that the cousin of the murderer is involved in this nationwide scandal. And I'm going to say the thing that you're not supposed to say.
Which is?
I feel bad for West.
Of course.
Like, he lost his gran, and now, like, his family's embroiled in, like, an even bigger. Like, just when you think Scandal can't get any bigger or worse or more devastating.
There's a murder.
Literally. It's not funny. Sorry.
No. It's
literally.
just, it's shocking. Of course I feel bad for him.
You're not allowed to say that.
Not only... Of course you can say that. I never even heard of such a thing. Not only did his grandma die, which even if his grandma died the night before reunion, like, that's so sad. And I just like assume he's the kind of guy who's close with his grandma.
Loves his gran.
Yeah. But killed by the hands of your cousin, not even just... So first there's death, then there's murder, then there's murdered by a family member.
Do you feel like this will be the end of West Wilson's tenure as a famous person?
No.
I feel like he's been cured of ever wanting to be famous. Like, I could see him, like, really, like, stepping back.
Oh, no. No. Sure.
This is so dark.
Sure, things aren't panning out. Well, no, I think for him, he doesn't associate these two things. I do think that Sweeney would have killed the grandmother if West Mandeville didn't happen.
I don't know. Maybe the family was really stressed. Like, honestly, it's stressful.
Yeah. No, but
not that I'm blaming him. It was a joke. But, like, I don't even know how to talk about this.
It happens the same week.
What are the fucking odds?
But no, I think they're two separate things. I think he still
No,
loves
I'm not saying they're connected at all. I just think that,
in the sense of, like, he's not going to quit fame because his grandma was murdered by his cousin.
But, like, I don't know. I feel like he's a person who cared deeply about being... He didn't just want to be famous. He wanted to be, like, beloved. And now he's ended up, like, so hated. Now he's embroiled in, like, this whole scandal. And I could just see him being like, you know what? I missed my life before anyone knew who I was.
No, I don't.
And even if the grandma had been killed by the cousin before Summer House or whatever, like, this is something that just makes you kind of want to, like, crawl into a cave.
Yeah, I don't think he'll see the two things as being related. Plus, he has a couple months in a cave before he films again for Summer House. Like, I think this is late April, 2 full months, and then they start to film. Like, he can like take the time to grieve and deal with the emotions he's feeling.
And, like, is he going back to the Summer House with Amanda?
Oh, they haven't said anything, but my assumption of how this should play out is, like, Amanda and Wes go back and Sierra doesn't. I don't think Sierra wants to go.
Yeah, but Sierra's not on In the City, right?
No.
So what, her career as a reality TV star is just over?
Yeah, she's going to graduate. I mean, she's going to do Dancing with the Stars. Like, she's up.
Oh, right.
She's moving on up.
I guess, yeah.
I think that's how it should go, because also, like, say Sierra wants to come back to Summer House, which, welcome back to the house. Like, Wes and Amanda have to be on. This is the most interesting thing that's ever happened. Like, and so for her, like, peace and mental health, she shouldn't go back. And I don't even think she wants to.
Yeah.
You know, like.
Do you think Amanda wants to?
I cannot wrap my head around this girl for 1 second.
I know. Because she's very confusing to me.
When everyone was like, you know, just like talking about her and her character and like all these things, people had started to say that, like, she was really interested in Kyle in the beginning, like, to be on the show. Mm-hmm. And that is, like, never the vibe that I got. Not that I watched those early seasons, but I sort of feel like him being like a reality star on the show was like an inconvenience to her. Like, she's just a normal girl and now she has to be on the show.
That's a bad reading, actually, now that I'm putting myself back in that. Remember they came on the Breath?
Yes.
Together?
Yeah.
She was very excited at the prospect of being famous. I definitely think that, like, Kyle being sort of the captain of the early years of that show was a huge motivator in them staying together. Because you also, like, you can't find another reason why any logical person would have stayed in that relationship. And when she was sitting in this most recent episode with Sierra down at the seaport talking about how they were in therapy and they were talking about all the things, and the therapist was like, literally, why are you two married? It's like, yeah, we've been saying that. You're just now having this realization. Definitely blinded by, like, the fame of it all.
Yeah. Okay, so if that's the truth and that's her MO, then yeah, she'll be back on the show.
Because she was on the show in the very beginning, like, just briefly, like, as a girl who came over with Kyle. Like, she became the mainstay and got the master bedroom, like, through her own hard work. Like,
yeah,
it was not given to her.
Yeah, so I think that then she's interested in the show. It's not like she's always just been doing it for Kyle because she loves Kyle and this is his thing.
I just feel like only a crazy person would, like, put themselves back. Like, the whole fandom hates you.
Well, I guess.
They're saying the worst possible things about you.
On the contrary, the only place to go is up.
Agreed.
And, like, maybe, and I think this is what they should have done when they established that they were having feelings for each other, was, like, really hold off and, like, be friends. give it time. And then if they could have waited until this summer to start falling for each other, and like we could have all seen that and rooted for it a little bit and been like, okay, this is inconvenient, but like you can't fight how you feel. They've been separated for almost a year now. It's now 3 summers of no West and Sierra. Like maybe West and Amanda, maybe we could have even shipped.
Yeah, no, it wasn't thoughtful or strategic at all.
Yeah, I really think that if they really wanted to be together and cared about how it played out, that they should have waited for the summer.
Also, my take on their relationship, Amanda and Wes, up until this point, is that he feels trapped. She likes him more than he likes her. He can't leave for a million reasons, you know, because then all of this will have been for nothing. She might, you know, spiral really badly. So he just feels like he has to be there. But I do feel like maybe this grandma thing, like when you go through something like that, like you need a partner. And like Amanda's just sort of, it seems to me,
default.
like dying to be that person for him.
Yeah.
And so to be able to have someone who you can grieve with, who you can, when you literally have nobody, like it seems like he has literally nobody in this life, like Jesse's mad at him. I don't know, this could just be the thing. Like maybe they were never going to work out, but now they might.
This like life was thrown at them. I do hope it was mentioned on the reunion, because to know he's sitting there, like knowing his grandma was just murdered.
Sad.
And he's like, and nobody's there for him. Like, I just hope,
and now we know why he was literally mute.
it just all sort of feels like null and void if it wasn't
Absolutely.
acknowledged. It's like not a fair fight.
But genuinely, how on earth could it have been acknowledged? It was not public knowledge until yesterday.
No, but like say he found out that night, and then the morning he shows up to the reunion and he tells his producer.
Okay, wait. So yeah, but you know what? It's possible that he didn't even know. If it happened that night, police, he wakes up super early in Glam, you're not on your phone.
Or he would have found out that day. If he didn't know already, he would have found out in the mid on lunch break.
So he's sitting there like in complete shock, talking about things that like genuinely don't matter.
Yeah.
Like his grandma was just shot by his cousin.
Yeah.
Oh, I really wonder. I wonder if the person who leaked could let us know that. Also, you know, they say that the Bravo fan who helped Bravo crack the case was Jennifer Lawrence.
I thought that was a joke.
No, and like that's why people are saying they're gonna like interview the Bravo fan, because it's not some rando, it's Jennifer Lawrence, according to blogs.
Oh my God, I saw that as like a joke, like an example of a Bravo super fan.
No, I think like it actually was.
Why? Because she was able to hear like where the audio must have been coming from.
No, maybe she knows people in the industry. Like maybe she just used her privilege.
Oh, I thought it was because if you listen to the clip and Kyle was saying this, it clearly, like, if all the levels sound the same but unedited, it was coming through a speaker, not on set, someone in the audio room.
Yeah.
Filmed it. And Jennifer Lawrence might have been able to hear for that, having been on so many sets.
No, because anyone could do that. Like,
really? I didn't.
Once we
said
found
it was
out-
Carl.
well, because we were thinking it was a cast member, but once you like decide that it's not, like it could be anyone. No, I don't know exactly what she provided, but I believe we'll find out. Maybe she'll go on Watch Happens Live or something.
That's funny.
She's so funny.
yeah,
Like that's
she is.
yes. When you're an A-list star and you love reality TV, like that's how you use your star power for good.
Yeah. So I guess we'll wait to hear more on this situation. What a horrible, tragic story. And I agree with you. I feel bad for him. I don't think there's another way to feel about it.
No, of course. Like, and I just can't imagine what's worse. Him knowing all this and then having to go to this reunion where everyone hates him. It's just like dog pile. And he sits there not saying anything. And now we know why, even though I don't think he would have like been standing up for Amanda that hard, even if it wasn't the case. But now we know he's like processing quite literally something nobody, like this is not a relatable thing. Like people's grandmas die all the time, not at the hands of their cousin. Like this is so crazy. I actually feel bad.
Yeah. Yeah. And then like if you see
Or
him-
he didn't know and he just had like the worst day ever filming the reunion. He comes back to his dressing room. Grandma died and it was Cousin Earl or whatever his name was.
Sweeney.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh my God. What a weird twist of events.
Yeah. A twisted story.
Yeah.
Well, we'll stay tuned.
Yeah. And when is Summer House like over? How many more episodes are there?
I have the feeling it's like 4 more weeks.
Ugh, that's so many.
Yeah. But I don't know why I feel that way. Maybe it's less.
I feel like it's like 2 more weeks.
I think so.
Yeah.
That feels right. TFR. On the one hand, it's like they want to get to the reunion so that they don't lose us. But on the other hand, like everybody's watching. That's major ad dollars.
Milking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, our next story, some biz music news. Taylor Swift's Spotify clause is paying artists real money now. So major music news and the Taylor Swift of it all and how it relates is that Taylor Swift has spent years fighting for artists, first over streaming economics, ownership rights. However, one of the most consequential clauses she ever negotiated is now paying off. The Spotify deal that she secured as part of her 2018 contract with Universal Music Group is coming through, according to the singer's team, triggering payouts to artists tied to profits from UMG's sale of its Spotify shares. So when she signed with UMG after leaving Big Machine, she made one condition non-negotiable.
She actually made a few.
But for this
story,
a payout now, as part of my new contract with Universal Music Group, I asked that any sale of their Spotify shares result in a distribution of money to their artists, non-recoupable. She posted back then in 2018 in a hand-style written note on her social media. The final word, non-recoupable, is what makes the provision so significant because they will have to pay every artist on their roster, regardless of if that artist owes them money and hasn't paid back, in advance or this or that.
Oh, wow. Yeah, because like those contracts, like especially with small, young artists, it's like, it's literally debt you're signing away your whole life.
Yeah, so everybody gets paid regardless of where they're at in their contract when Universal Music Group sells their shares of Spotify, which they are set to do.
Yeah, so when she was looking for a new record label, like I think a lot of companies like didn't even entertain the possibility of having her because she had a lot of like stipulations as it related to other artists. Like, of course, she wanted a great deal for herself and she could have gotten that anywhere, but she also wanted them to change their like fee structure of how they pay artists for streams. You get like half a cent for 1 million streams. Like, it's insane. So she wanted wherever she went to like restructure their Spotify streaming numbers. And then, yes, UMG, which is, I guess, like a huge shareholder in Spotify, if they ever were to sell those shares, proceeds go to them, but also all their artists. Non-recoupable. I didn't know that non-recoupable thing. She's just a queen for that. And it's funny how many artists hate her. And it's like Billie Eilish gets a check in the mail from the girl she can't stop talking shit about. Like, you're welcome.
No, and it's like everyone, like in their speeches, it's like, value artists, and they're just like all talk. And like, here she's walking the walk, and like nobody even, I feel like her fellow artists don't appreciate her. I feel like her fans know what she does for artists. The world knows, everybody knows, like she withheld her music from Spotify for so many years. Do you remember that?
I forgot about that.
You couldn't listen to Taylor Swift on Spotify. That's insane.
Yep. And she was doing all this work with Apple Music because they were the only people. That's where you used to buy music. And it's like a better pay structure for artists. And yes, she withheld her music for a while, and she only joined when they changed their structure. So everybody's getting paid more. Everybody in the industry hates her, but everybody loves to be like, artists' rights and we own our art. And like, here's Taylor Swift. You're 100% right. Like, actually walking the walk and talking the talk. And everybody hates her. Like, please, they're so jealous.
Even for Apple Music, like there was a point where artists wouldn't get paid for any of their music streamed during like a 7-day free trial.
Right.
And she made them change it.
I mean, that's insane.
Yeah.
No, she's such a queen for that. And I just would love to hear from Billy and Phineas, two Michigan miserable fucks.
Are they at UMG?
I don't know, actually. Zara Larsson was just going on about how she like, everyone loves to shade Taylor all the time. And here they are reaping the benefits either through UMG or through Spotify of Taylor's work. So you just love to see her doing charity for those less fortunate.
Also, she's at Darkroom and Interscope, Billie Eilish, but also like Chapel Roan, that speech that she gave.
Yes, about health insurance.
Right.
No, and it's like there are lots of legitimate arguments to make about like the record label industry. It's so toxic. I believe Kanye West once said it was modern day slavery. Like, there's lots of discourse around it. And the only time I've ever heard of actual change being enacted is Miss Taylor Swift, or when people like skirt the whole system and never get a record, like Chance the Rapper, like completely independent always and had the biggest music ever without a label, like ever.
Yeah.
But besides that, I don't really, people just love to like talk about it, but not do anything.
Yeah. And like not thank the person who's doing something and like using her power for good and sharing.
No, but instead they love to like use her name and they like, say negative things just literally so their interview gets picked up. No one was going to read that interview with Zara Larsson anyway,
Yeah.
Even though that song is so good. Midnight sun kiss, get under the red sky. Yeah, I've been influenced by TikTok.
When I was driving on the highway, I couldn't change the music that was playing. Like, so whatever just like kept playing. I was either feeling like very grateful to certain artists who like,
or like
their
in
song
prison,
or I was seriously in prison. Like, turn this racket off, but I couldn't press the button.
Do you not have buttons on the steering wheel?
Not for next. I mean, I could have done the voice command and been like, play next song, but I literally.
That's a lot of work.
I wasn't moving a finger, Claudia.
Oh, usually they have just like the next, previous, or forward.
No, I mean, it's right to the right of me on my screen, like next, but.
No, you can't.
But a song that came on that I was appreciative of was Ruin My Life by Zara Larsson.
I want you to ruin my life, you to ruin my life, you to ruin my life, yeah. I want you to fuck up my nights, yeah, fuck up my nights, yeah, all of my nights, yeah. She's having like a key asylum.
Yeah, she is.
She's broken free. Not 100% though. I feel like she's like going really viral on the internet. It's very contained to TikTok. I don't feel like it's taken mainstream yet.
As someone in the mainstream, it has not.
Do you know the song Midnight Sun?
No, what you were just singing. Sing it again.
Oh, really? A never ending midnight sun. And then the dance, you know?
The what you were singing sounds a little bit familiar, but yeah, she's now sort of in the TikTok asylum.
Which is like, I feel like as though the waiting room.
Yeah, for sure. What is it?
But
It's
you
like
can still
it's
go
a
back
halfway
in.
house.
Yes. Yes. Everyone uses her as like an example of somebody who broke free, but I think it's premature.
She's breaking free. No, because
Yes.
even if like nothing, if she doesn't go any further, like she's free from Kia because she was nowhere.
She was nowhere. Yeah.
And now she's
just
somewhere.
Symphony.
She's
yes. Yeah.
So she's broken free, but like how far she can run?
She's still very much on parole.
Yeah, I agree.
She could always come back.
Speaking of music, actually, Cara Delevingne is starting a music career. She launches her music career and announces a tour.
Wow, that's crazy.
So she's ready to add musician to her resume. She announced that she'd be kicking off her music career with an 11-city tour through Europe, the UK, and North America. She said, excited to announce my first ever headline shows. Been locked in rehearsals. I can't wait to play these shows. Pre-sale starts tomorrow. Oh, no, today. She said that music has been her biggest fear and her greatest love. She cannot believe we're finally here.
You know what? Hell yeah.
I just want to say,
okay.
like, this makes sense.
Yeah, I feel like in some of her movies, she's like, you know, the girl who sings.
Yeah,
That's the way you should feel your whole life.
I've never heard her sing, but like now I see her as like a Suki Waterhouse type. Where
Oh
like,
my God, you took the words out of my mouth. Taylor, a Jason friend who's a model, also actress, also singer.
like she's got a song in her heart, and like she's just gonna go and be a singer now. Okay.
And it's hard to imagine Taylor having like such a lifelong friend who has like no interest in music. It's Taylor's whole life.
Yeah, and I feel like when you're like a party girl and just like when you party, you like music. Yeah. When you like to party, you like music too because you party with music.
The last we had reported about Taylor's wedding was that she was getting married in the city, right?
Yeah, in New York.
Yeah, I got a tip, so just take this with a grain of salt, that she's getting married in the Hamptons. And then it kind of does make sense, maybe Michael Rubin moving his party to Wednesday because everybody's going to be in the Hamptons for the wedding that weekend. They'll come early for the party. That's just what I heard.
Why would she get married in the Hamptons? Has she ever even been to the Hamptons?
I don't know. It's so like not a place, as far as I know, that's like a part of her story.
Her story.
With Travis or otherwise.
No, not at all.
And imagine owning... they picked up the home and called it Holiday House and not getting married there. Like, what's the point? Sell the house.
And like where does she live? Holiday House? Where's that?
Watch Hill.
Is the Hamptons
Of
the
Rhode
North.
Island. Yeah, I don't know why she wouldn't just drive one extra hour north. Maybe it's like, it's such a small town, and like the Hamptons is too, but the Hamptons is really used to like billionaire parties and yachts, and like there's the infrastructure there.
But there's infrastructure at Watch Hill because that hotel.
Yeah, Castle Hill. That's where Olivia Culpo got married.
And it's pardelicious.
Yeah.
So she could have had. I'm sorry.
By the way, it could be wrong, but I'm just letting you know what I've heard.
I'm open to it, but it just makes zero sense.
Did you drop your coffee?
No, my lip gloss.
Oh my God, you have to like seriously move your table. You're always spilling your coffee.
Wait,
and
but
by
move
always,
my
I mean that
table
one
where?
time. Like away from your elbow, like move it forward.
I spill my coffee once, but that's
one too many times.
But like, it's actually crazier that it hasn't happened more.
Yeah.
But I just heard a sound. Oh my God, I just need it. Like my heart stopped. I feel like you.
Yeah, of course.
I feel like
me,
you
yeah.
when Ben walks in.
Absolutely. I feel like me on the toilet. You okay?
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay. Counting my blessings, I don't have to clean up coffee right now.
So if she were to get married in the Hamptons, I'm not sure like what venue exactly. Maybe like someone's insanely palatial 100-acre estate, like a horse farm or something. But I'm just glad that we'll be in the Hamptons all summer, just in case.
Boots on the ground. That's why we're going.
Yeah, we could be like cater waiters. We can get like local jobs. When we find out for sure, like we could become like the bat mitzvah motivators, like the people who show up with the DJ. We could be any of these things. Like we're so versatile. We could obviously be cater waiters. We could be bartenders, of course, motivators, dancers. Oh, I would be one of those girls who like, wears a dress that serves champagne. I could be one of the hands if they have a champagne wall and like, the champagne flute like pokes out of the grass wall.
Yeah.
That could be me too.
We could do valet and crash everyone's cars.
Actually, you couldn't do valet.
No, I couldn't. I could not.
I don't think I could do valet either. I actually don't know a job more stressful, especially at I feel like valet is like a high class thing. So it's like lots of expensive cars. I could never.
Oh, and driving all different kinds of cars.
Stick shift, like electric, non-electric. No, and then you also, once you park it, you have to keep moving them because it's like Tetris. You got to get the other car out. So let me move this Tesla. Like,
nightmare.
Oh my God, stress.
Nightmare. It's actually, I think, my nightmare job.
Yeah, absolutely.
And you have to run to the cars.
How much do you think they're spending on their wedding? Just like between the two of them, between like security, obviously like flowers and stuff, but things you don't have to think about if you're not Taylor Swift, like security and
$2 million. $2 million.
Well, that's so funny. I was going to say 10 million.
How much was the Bezos wedding?
That's a great question. How much did the Bezos wedding cost?
50.
They say between 46 million and 55 million. No fucking way.
And also, how would we even know what it costs? Like,
because of the jets. They had 90 private jets. That's like $10 million right there.
Okay, so
More.
maybe 2 million is low. 5 million.
Oh, look, Google Gemini's breaking it down. Venue and accommodations. The celebration was held in Venice. Guests staying at luxury hotels. I guess they paid for everyone, like Amman, Venice. And roughly they're saying that they spent $500,000 per night for everyone.
Okay, 2 million is so low. I'm sorry.
Security and logistics. $6 million was spent on private jet security with guests using 30 private water taxis. I don't know if Taylor's going to fly everyone in private. Like,
no.
That's a thing like only desperate people do. And that's so Bezos, I just want to say. Entertainment and catering. The celebration included high-profile guests, top-tier entertainment, with catering costs estimated to exceed $1 million. And over $1.6 million was spent on roses, $2 million on wait staff. Like,
there's the wait staff budget.
But theirs was a whole weekend. Is Taylor's one night? Is it a whole weekend? Is it a welcome party, a rehearsal dinner?
I think
like
it's
how
a
many
weekend
events?
because it's July 4th. You don't do a holiday
Right.
weekend unless you're programming the whole thing.
There's going to be like a big all-American barbecue, maybe like the day after the wedding. There's going to be a rehearsal dinner. There's going to be a brunch. There's going to be a welcome party, a boat day.
I can't friggin' wait.
I can't fucking wait. And honestly, thank God we're going to be in the Hamptons. We could be reporting live.
Yeah. Well, speaking of royalty, are you ready for our next... Speaking of the royal wedding, are you ready for our next story?
What number?
4.
I feel like no, right?
Quattro.
Is it our fourth story that's brought to you by Booking.com? Booking.yeah. Now, if you're looking for a place to stay, you don't know where to start, who to go to, let me just tell you, go to Booking.com. Imagine you're traveling, 3 toddlers, 2 grandparents, a nap schedule, blackout curtains, garbage bags on the window. You need a travel partner who's going to take care of you, and that's Booking.com. They offer a wide array of hotels, vacation rentals all across the U.S., so you can find exactly what you were booking for. There's something for everyone, even those who are impossible to please. So whether you're looking for yourself, your partner, your picky teens, a sleep light, rise early mom, or a high maintenance group chat, you can find exactly what you're booking for. And perhaps the group chat is talking about a girl's trip. Let this be your sign to finally take the trip out of the chat and into the world. Head to Booking.com. Find exactly what you're looking for. I feel like for me these days, obviously travel looks different. Like we're looking for a kitchenette. We're not looking to party hop, bar hop. Like we're looking for a nice, quiet, maybe cottage, somewhere with a kitchen, somewhere where I can store all my formula, wash my bottles, But obviously everyone's trips looks different, and Booking.com is a wide array for whatever type of trip you're planning. So find exactly what you're booking for at Booking.com, Booking.yeah. Book today on their website, which is Booking.com, or on the app, which is also Booking.com. Today's episode is also brought to you by Yasso. Let's talk about something we've all just quietly accepted, which is the sad reality of better-for-you frozen desserts. They truly never live up to the moment. It's just kind of a sad affair. Every time you go thinking it's going to be perfect, exactly what you're craving, but a little bit more balanced, and then you take a bite and it just doesn't hit. Well, Yasso has changed the game when it comes to better for you frozen desserts, but also just dessert in general. I am a Yasso house through and through, long before they were sponsors. Obviously, I'm not even being paid to say this. I've been having Yasso, those chocolate crunch bars, oh my God, those Pop-Ums in my freezer for like literally years. So Yasso is a better for you frozen dessert. It's made of creamy Greek yogurt, which I know everyone's going to be like, Turtle, you're lying, because I think Greek yogurt is just like so disgusting and smelly. The frozen Greek yogurt, I would never know that it's Greek yogurt. It is so delicious. And they just launched new Spoonables, which come in 5 flavors: chocolate chip cookie dough, cookies and cream, fudge brownie, mint chocolate chip, and coffee chocolate chip. They're all so good. Each one is about 400 calories and 19 grams of protein per container. So once you get your midnight sweet treat, you're going to end feeling a little bit more satisfied and like you had a full treat, not like you're empty. They're running a huge giveaway of over 40,001 to be specific, of the new Spoonables, which is so great. So definitely take advantage of that. You can shop the Spoonables at a grocery store near you and visit yasso.com/toast to enter and upgrade your freezer. That's yasso.com/toast to enter the giveaway. Find full giveaway details, rules, and regulations. yasso.com/toast. Today's episode of The Toast is also brought to you by Rhoback. Rhoback is just dropping things left, right, and center, selling out the mock neck, the active dresses, and now loungewear. So I happen to really like Rhoback's loungewear, especially for men. Shopping the men's stuff is so underrated. They've got great golf stuff if your man's a golfer. And they have really like huge seasonal drops. They had biker short sets with like matching bras that just dropped last month and everybody was wearing them. They have such good materials and such good colors. The loungewear that just launched is so soft. So it's really one of the softest fabrics. It's called the Aspire set, which feels correct because the second you put it on, it's going to be everything you aspire to be. It's very comfortable. It's chic. It's effortless. It comes in 2 colors, ivory and coastal blue. The material is very lightweight, which is great because obviously it's getting warmer, but you don't want to stop being cozy. Our code TOAST on Rhoback.com will get you 20% off your first order through the end of this week. Rhoback is RHOBACK.com. Spring is here. It just makes you, when it's nice out, like want to get an entirely new wardrobe. So do it at Rhoback. Check out, again, the set that I'm talking about is the Aspire set. It's a really cute loungewear set, but also just check out the whole website. They've got great things for men and women. And our code TOAST will get you 20% off your first order through the end of this week. So that's Rhoback, RHOBACK.com. This ad placement is paid for by Bath & Body Works. The luxury, sense, and real benefits will take care of your home's well-being so you can take care of yours. So Bath & Body Works is today's sponsor, and we're very excited because their White Barn Neutrals is a new fragrance collection designed with thoughtful intention, helping you create a home that feels as good as it looks. Its minimal home decor and gorgeous scents are designed to curate a space that feels just like you. I love having a signature scent in my home. Like, obviously, everybody's always obsessed with, like, perfume and body wash, but I love a home signature scent. When somebody comes over and says, like, your house smells nice, name a bigger compliment. It's such, like, yes, I live in a clean home, and yes, I'm Pargy with my Pargy scent. And yes, it's from Bath & Body Works. They have 4 delicious fragrances. Sweet orange and agave, which is very fruity and bright. And, fragrance is very personal, so it's not one size fits all. They have mahogany coconut, which is like a very warm and woodsy scent. Moonlit goddess, which is more, botanicals and blooms, very, gardening. And then pistachio milk and honey, which is very like sweet treat. Bath & Body Works candles not only smell amazing, they are crafted with premium lead-free wicks, which we love. It's clean and a safe burn. You can shop the White Barn Neutrals collection now at bathandbodyworks.com. Bath & Body Works has just been like the go-to for scents since we're kids, and it's so nice that nothing changes. Like, instead of, getting body spray now, we're buying candles for the home. And it comes in 4 Pargy scents: sweet orange and agave, mahogany coconut, moonlit goddess, pistachio milk and honey. So shop the White Barn Neutrals collection now at bathandbodyworks.com.
Thank you, Turdy Works.
You're welcome.
Our next story, some very exciting royal news. The King and Queen are in town.
Yes, they are.
Queen Camilla and King Charles are in the city. Camilla teamed up with Sarah Jessica Parker and Wintour and more at the New York Public Library. So
to promote literacy.
Yeah, the Queen loves reading. She's a big reader. She's definitely a redhead.
It's weird when you say the Queen, you're talking about Camilla.
I know, but she's the Queen. And
no, the Queen is Queen Elizabeth and Queen Camilla is Camilla.
I know. But as I'm like watching
Queen Consort,
no, but she's a queen.
Yeah, but she's Queen Consort.
But didn't Elizabeth say that she will be queen?
No, they gave her a pass. Finally, they made it right.
And it's like, actually, she's actually a really good queen. And it's actually like so frustrating to me that they didn't just let Charles marry her when he was in love with her as a boy.
Oh my God, that's the takeaway from The Crown. Like, if you watch the whole thing, how stupid, they made so much trouble for themselves.
Like, typically I believe like everything happens for a reason. Like, things are meant to be the way, but like, no, that was wrong. And the crazy thing is that like her only real crime was like being divorced. It's like, that's seriously was she
not
divorced?
Even a big deal.
I thought it was that she wasn't a virgin.
Because she was divorced.
She was divorced when he liked her. Wasn't she just his school friend? But she was like fast.
Oh my God, I thought you were going to say fat. Wait, okay, so when they first wanted to get married, hold on, let me ask chat. No, you're right, hold on. When Charles first wanted to marry Camilla, why did the royal family not let him, ?
When he was a boy.
I'm pretty sure it was because she was divorced.
I thought they fell in love before she even got married the first time, but then she got married, so they couldn't be together.
She wasn't seen as a suitable royal bride. They had very traditional expectations. They wanted the queen to be from an aristocratic background and untarnished, which is a polite way of saying no serious prior relationship.
Virgin.
Camilla, while upper class, had a well-known romantic history, including an on and off relationship with Andrew Parker Bowles, which made her less ideal. So they weren't even married. She just had a boyfriend.
And she wasn't a virgin.
Charles and Camilla met around 1970 and quickly became close, but then Charles went away for royal service in the Navy, and then Camilla rekindled things with Parker Bowles. So by 1973, she had married Andrew Parker Bowles and closed the door, at least for that moment. Senior courtiers and family members were very influential. They steered Charles towards someone who fit the traditional mold of a future queen. Camilla just didn't meet the image at the time.
That's so fucked up. And also, like, I wonder how that makes Camilla feel, like literally being told, like, you're not good enough. You can't be the queen.
You're
like,
poor.
You're trash. And like, we don't see her as like a real person, but like, that's a sort of thing that would really fuck you up for
Stay
life.
with you 100%.
Like, nobody thought I was good enough. Even though she's highborn, she wasn't married. When they first liked each other, if they had gotten the family's blessing, like, they would have gotten married. But when he went to service, like, of course she has to move on with her life.
No, of course. And it's like, you can create the, high-born woman you'd like to see in this world, right? Like, they could have made her into a fancy lady. But no, he goes, marries Diana. They get divorced. She's nutty, having affairs. He's having an affair, the tampon. No, all of that. But no, because she had a boyfriend. Like, please. And in hindsight, what they ended up going through was so much worse than the future king marrying somebody who didn't have a title.
No, the future king marrying someone whose personality, like, you didn't like the most.
No, it wasn't her personality.
No, but
it was just like her circumstances.
Her circumstances, but also like her history. Like, I think she had like boyfriends, and like it was just, she wasn't untarnished, as they say.
And that is why they loved that Kate Middleton so much. She went to the Camilla Parker Bowles School of Aristocracy. Like, her parents put her in the right school. She didn't have a title, so she is technically a commoner, but it was such a less big deal because she went to the schools and she was with him the time she was 18, and she waited around. Like, they knew what they were doing.
But also the public and the family were much more open to a commoner, modern. It's actually a win.
They learned their lesson.
It was a win for the family, because the idea of Charles marrying a woman who had previous boyfriends and was not a virgin and didn't have a title but was like highborn, because she was highborn. Otherwise, how would they know each other? Which is like, that was bad to them, versus what they actually had to go through to get married. 2 marriages, children, divorce, death.
The tampon.
Cheating, wiretapping. Like, the tampon, the headlines.
The tampon. Yeah, right.
All of that is so much worse and such a bigger stain on the monarchy.
And I think we don't talk enough, like, as a society, about how their story is like a true love story. Like, say what you want about them, but I do believe they have like a deeply happy marriage.
No,
Maybe
and
I don't know what I'm
their
talking
love
about,
has stood the test of time. From 1970. These two can't quit each other. And also, if I remember correctly, I do feel like he was sent off to service to take him away from Camilla.
Yes, it wasn't just like, oh, the war picked up. No, it was intentional.
Like, to drive a wedge between them. Meanwhile, he waited another 15 years to get married after that. When did he marry Diana? In the 80s?
Yeah.
Not good.
Very poorly handled.
So I just want to say, like, it must be hard to be Camilla and living with that.
I agree. Even though I do think that her constituents, because we're talking about it from like a very American POV, her subjects, like, I actually think they love her in the UK.
But imagine how she feels about herself, like, knowing that she was never good enough.
No, and now she like lives in the castle with all the people who like reinforce that narrative.
And like in Diana's shadow.
I actually don't think that's the case, if I'm being completely honest.
I think her whole life has been in Diana's shadow.
But I think Charles, when he became king, like, I think he has like a lot of really modern takes. And like, I think he got rid of all those advisors and people who like said that shit about Camilla. And I think that he's like starting fresh.
No, but I feel
I don't even think of Diana anymore. Like,
I feel like Charles,
in regards to Charles,
he has modern takes, but now he is like in his 70s and there's a way of doing things. And even like he's now being the elder statesman to like a Harry that they were to him, where it's like, get in line, act right.
Yeah.
So anyways, they are on a U.S. tour, which is just so exciting. 4 days
I don't know why
here.
it feels like such a big deal, but they never come.
They don't come. And so it's always exciting when they come here, which I can't remember the last time they did, or we go there.
I remember the last time. It was, I think, William and Kate. They were like in California.
Oh, that was exciting. And they went to
That was very exciting.
Yeah, that was. But when did the king and the queen come?
In my lifetime, I can't remember when Lilibet came.
Right. But she did. Apparently, she addressed Congress once. And then
Well, King Charles addressed Congress yesterday.
Congress. This was the second time that's happened since Queen Elizabeth. So they spent 2 days in D.C. Then they went to New York. She had an event at the public library for like Sarah Jessica Parker, Anna Wintour, very bookish. And then they're having like their gala for the King's Trust. And then they're going to Virginia.
What's in Virginia?
In Virginia is they're going to be meeting with local residents and community organizations. They will also attend a block party in a national park to celebrate America's 250th birthday.
Oh, it's America 250. That's why.
I know,
Got
it's
it.
a little
Got it.
awkward for them, no?
I feel like we've all gotten to a good place.
I know,
honestly.
but it's like what we're celebrating at the core of it is like breaking
like
free
we
from you
hated
bastards.
and like it's like your great grand.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
Although I do feel like a lot of growth has happened and there's like no hard feelings anymore. Like we obviously came out on top. So like we're the greatest country in the world. And like we did that off of your backs and like you guys are big losers now. So I feel like they have to sort of come with their tail between their legs.
Yeah, but like we go so hard for the Independence Day. And it's like, we're riding against you. I don't like you.
You. Well, I don't like your great grand.
Great grand George.
So yeah, it's George was whom?
King George.
No, I know, like in relation to Charles. Like
great grand.
Like George. And then how many people are between King George, the one during the 1776, and then like Lilibet's dad?
Oh, how many kings are in like a 150-year span?
Oh, but it's not even great because of the abdication, right?
But they still would share a grandfather.
Oh, okay.
You know?
Yeah, maybe, yeah.
And like 1776 is actually not that long ago compared to like
because people live like 80.
Yeah, and I also think about like Henry VIII. Like there was a lot of like zigzag, you know.
Right.
Because we had like the first Queen Elizabeth, but she didn't have kids. So who did it go to?
I miss the crown.
Victoria. Victoria took up a huge chunk of those years of the 1800s.
Oh, did she?
Yeah.
That's like that's just like outside of over my head.
You have to watch. If you miss The Crown.
I've seen it.
So good.
Not as good.
So good.
And it's like, it's her cousin, you know?
So good.
She's out there like having babies and fucking her cousin. Like it's tough.
You guys have to watch Victoria if you like The Crown.
Yeah, it's good.
Justice for Victoria season 3.
Netflix says it's coming.
But it wasn't a Netflix show.
Oh no, that's The Heiress. My bad.
Empress.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, also great. Also a great watch.
Also a great show.
Yeah. Our fifth and final story. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Christine Quinn and Heather Ray El Moussa are officially returning to Selling Sunset. So it's exciting for Selling Sunset fans, those who remain.
Do those people exist? This news did nothing for me. My heart rate remained like exactly where it was, except that the headline said it was season 10 of Selling Sunset, and that was shocking because I watched the first 2 seasons and it was like some of the best TV. Like you had to be there, and after that, like the magic is truly gone. I didn't even know that it was still on.
Yeah,
to be honest, I thought they had like a bunch of spinoffs. OC,
they do.
And Tampa.
They do. I see that it's still on. You know, what's her name? Chriselle.
She left too. Mary. They'll have to pull that show from Mary's cold dead hands.
Mary, quite contrary. But Christine and Heather Ray are back, which I think is great because they were some of the biggest names that came from the show. I understood why they didn't bring Christine back at the time, but like they need her. And
because she was the villain. That was a mistake though.
And Heather's like great television.
Yeah, I think Heather thought like, you know, she didn't need the show anymore. She had HGTV. But no, they're back. I don't care. The show is so fake.
It's so fake. It puts
The people are fake. The houses are fake.
TV to shame.
It's literally a scripted show.
Yeah.
Half the girls don't even have their real estate licenses. Like, it's just
insane.
fake.
It's so.
Although it did give us Simu Liu. Raise your hand if your introduction to Simu Liu was his episode of Selling Sunset.
And raise your hand if that's really the only body of Simu Liu's work that you've consumed. Oh, you play pickleball.
I did play pickleball like last summer with Simu Liu, so
it's,
he was really good.
He was. I'm sure he was.
Yeah.
That's so Simu.
And then his partner, like who, like I know, and that's how we got
Pickleball
connected.
partner?
Yeah, his pickle. Oh, yeah, sorry, not like life partner. Pickleball partner. Who like invited us to the game is like a former collegiate tennis player. Like me and Ben just got fucking crushed.
Smoked.
Crushed.
Damn. Well, I think I won't be watching this, but I think I won't be watching this as well.
But
it's a good idea.
Yeah, Netflix, like for me, is losing the reality games. I feel like they put traditional reality TV, like cable networks, really on the balls of their ass. Like they came out hot with like all these different shows, Love is Blind, Too Hot to Handle, like all these dating competition shows. And the momentum, Selling Sunset, the momentum like kind of went nowhere. And now I feel like Hulu is the new Bravo.
They've picked up the baton.
And Bravo's still up there, I just want to say. Like,
yeah.
But Netflix is reality. When I see a show is like a reality show on Netflix, I'm almost never going to watch it. Like the Netflix of it all makes it fake. Like I just don't like how they do reality TV.
Yeah. Yeah. Also, like I'm scared of and for Christine Quinn coming back. Like I feel like she's going, like she was scary before. And now that she like has something to prove, like she's literally going to be the scariest bitch alive. Even though she said like motherhood has softened her and she's coming in with a new perspective.
Sure.
Like I feel like she's going to eat these girls for her breakfast.
Yeah. I also think, you know how when people don't know like that Alex Cooper drama, they're like, these two people are the same, different. I feel that way about Christine Quinn and Erica Jane. Like they are twins.
And
if I didn't watch either of the shows, and they have similar personalities, yeah.
Yeah. In a good, but like more of that, you know?
Cutthroat.
So yeah, I think these other girls, I don't know who they are, like they should be scared.
Yeah.
Yeah. And hopefully her and Heather are friends. I won't know because I'm not watching, but
they aren't. They can't be. I'm sorry. Like they are too different.
But I like Heather.
I like her too.
Yeah.
I love her husband.
Of course. Those are the Fast Five stories you needed to know. And
you did. Well, the place looks beautiful. It always does. Thank you so much for listening to the Joseph Morning Show. We're going to live in the Fast Five stories so you need to know everybody through Friday on YouTube. So if you're watching us on YouTube, please feel free to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. We're also available as a podcast anywhere podcasts can be found. That's Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and YouTube. So wherever you listen to podcasts, find us a toast, leave a 5-star review about how beautiful, stunning, and wickedly talented we are. Hope you guys have an amazing day, and we will see you on Friday.
Love ya. Bye.